Well, hello again, everybody. Ethel Fox here. Welcome back to Starfield. Thanks for joining me again. We're on Mars. We are on Mars in a community called Cydonia. It's a mining community. Why are we here? Well, we've traveled with Sarah to talk to this person. We're looking for somebody named Moara in Cydonia. We need to find Vanguard Moara, who might be in possession of an artifact. He was last seen patrolling the Sol system, so we're trying to hunt down Moara. I'm not sure who we're going to talk to.
Before you say anything, no, Mars is nothing like Earth. Heck, even Earth is nothing like Earth.
Okay, well that's good to know. I found the control, or the setting, to have my character remove his spacesuit in settlements. So he's running around in his cool outfit that he bought a while back. And then when we go back out into space or on planet surface, I guess we will automatically put our suit back on. Let's go in here and see what there is to see.
Jump across the universe. You'd think someone would have invented a way to keep rocks out of boots.
Citizen. Table with some stuff on it. Nothing interesting here. Oh, I take that back. Here's Chunk's Chick packaged. Yeah, I mean, I really don't think it's worth picking these things up, especially since I'd be stealing it. It's only 5 health. So I guess we're going to do the age-old tradition of asking the bartender if they've heard of Moara. Sarah's still here with us. I like to walk around and see if anybody else has a name, because that might mean that they have something interesting for us.
That warning klaxon still startles me every time.
This place is crowded, and it's kind of big. It's kind of neat, though, how crowded it is. Kind of feels alive. Just a bunch of citizens, nobody with a name, nobody that I want to talk to. Just a bunch of nobodies.
Take care of your ship. Could end up costing you otherwise.
Here's a pilot.
Going to have to lug cargo across half the universe to pay for this cleaning.
But we can't really talk to him.
I thought it was just a couple of nests.
Oh, this must be the guy who's paying to have heat leeches removed from his ship.
I don't know.
Okay, let's go back up here. We'll talk to the bartender.
Yes, what?
Oh, another astrodynamic specialist. We've already got one of those. Oh, who's this? A ballistic weapons specialist? I don't know, man. If I'm going to hire somebody for my ship, I guess I'd rather have somebody with a name.
Mars is ripe with resources, which means there's always going to be plenty of work.
Let's talk to Jack here. Hey, Jack, what's up? I'd like a drink. I'm looking for a Vanguard named Moara. Any local rumors or what's good to drink? Well, let's start with some small talk, shall we?
Everything. I make it a point not to sell crap. We got beer, wine, and spirits. We don't do too many fancy mixed drinks, at least not the kind you get in Neon or New Atlantis. It's my belief that the only booze worth drinking doesn't need to be mixed with something else to taste good.
Okay. Any local rumors you'd like to share?
Plenty. But if I went blabbing them to any rando that walks into my bar, no one would ever tell me anything around here. You don't do this job for 45 years by losing your customers' trust.
It's a long time to be tending bar. You're right, I meant no offense. I guess I can respect that. Or come on, I'm not going to spill anything to anyone. Yeah, man, I can respect that.
You don't guess. You know that. And you better know it if you want to keep drinking in my bar.
Okay. I'd like a drink. Let's buy something from him. Maybe soften him up a little bit. Maybe if we do some business with him, because now I'm afraid that if we just go right to this question, he's going to be like, I said I don't share things with strangers.
What's your poison?
Well, what is my poison? Well, nothing really. But if I had to buy something, I would buy the cheapest thing that you could buy, and that would be some Chunk's apple packaged. But like I said, I mean, there's no sense in this. It restores 5 health. I mean, at least some of these other things give you some maybe useful boosts, plus 75 damage resistance. I'm never going to remember to take that, but I saw some stuff up here that helps with your carry capacity. So let's see here. A beer teeny. It has his name on it. A mixture of beer and vodka, definitely an acquired taste. He says he doesn't mix drinks, but I guess if you mix alcohol with alcohol, it's okay. I'm just going to go with good old bourbon, man. Just one, please. I don't need all 6 of your bourbons. You've only got 6 of them. There, we just bought a bourbon. Okay. Hey, now that we've done some business and I'm not a rando anymore, I'm looking for a vanguard named Moara.
He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
Oh, I see. We could track him down if you know his patrol route. I'm not about to leave a brave soldier behind. Help us find him. Space isn't kind to the lost. He's in trouble or worse. Or wait, the blackest sea? I mean, I'm pretty sure he means space, but let's see what he says about this.
You got another word for it?
He means outer space.
Ma'am.
You know, space isn't kind to the lost. He is in trouble or worse.
Sounds about right, yeah. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
Your companion can speak on your behalf. What they will say is written next to their name. Okay. We could just totally change the subject and say, I need a way to make cash then. Got any work? We could have Sarah talk to him and say, skip the part where you admit you're lying. We could try to persuade him and say, he could need help. You shouldn't put a price on that. Or we could just pay us fine. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Let's see what Sarah says here. Let's see how this goes.
No, I've done this routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
You calling me a liar? I'll throw both of you out of this bar right now.
Oh, please. 2 strangers arrive from off-world asking for information only you have. You see an opportunity. Everyone always does. Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another way to get what we want.
Fine.
1,000 credits? I'm not even going to pay this guy 1,000 credits. Screw this guy. We could ask him for some work. Or we could try to persuade him. I mean, I was going to ask him for work anyway, because you know my character is always looking to make money. I mean, you saw how much those ships cost. They are very expensive, and we're only up to about 37,000 credits, so we need to make some money. So I need a way to make cash then. Do you have any work?
I got a board here in the bar where people post all kinds of spacefaring jobs. A way to make quick money.
Okay, well, we already saw that, so optionally we could check out the mission board. We already did that. But listen, let's try to persuade this guy. I'm not interested in paying your 1,000 credits, buddy.
Come on. Life on Cydonia ain't hard enough. You gonna guilt trip me?
Yeah, I am. Okay, so here we go with this game again. We need 4 slots here. We have 2 or 3 turns to do it. We could say, isn't he your friend? Don't you want us to go look for him? Or I want you to imagine him out there alone, and here you are holding out for cash. We could try the 2.1 and say, what matters to you more, the money or Moara's life? Or I'm sure there's a way we could both walk away happy. Dude, you should be ashamed of yourself. He's all out there alone, and you're holding out for cash.
I want him found. I do. All right, I give up. Just trying to earn a living here. Last time he was here, Moara kept yelling about the Lady of Love, singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Okay then. Well, now we need to go to Venus. Just like that. Take a look at our quest list. Quest list now says optional, check out the mission board. Well, we did this already. And then we need to go to Venus. Let's see if Sarah has anything new to say to us now. Oh, he's giving that guy free drinks.
Ready to head out?
Oh, okay.
Or did you still need to?
No.
Time to go?
Uh-huh. Let's look around this place a little bit. So we found the restrooms. Can I open the door? I can. You're just some weirdo who walks around in restrooms, opening doors. Can't say I'm... Oh, Gabby's plea? Interesting. What's this all about? Lisa, it's not a cult. When did you become such a religious bigot? Look, all I'm saying is the galaxy is huge and still largely unexplored. How do we know what's really out there? Can you honestly tell me, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that there's not a great serpent encircling the stars? No. No, you can't. Just don't tell Mom, okay? She's already losing her mind over this. Gabby. Well, it looks like Gabby has joined House Varun. That's not good news. Doesn't seem like that gave us a mission or anything. I guess that's just a little bit of flavor. That's okay. I like flavor. Flavor's good. Don't need a toilet paper tube. Don't need a plunger. Don't need toilet paper. Don't need any of that. I'm curious to see what's back there.
What's the word, Jack? I heard you were having a...
Oh, this guy has a name.
This here's the most important work in the galaxy.
Dude, shut up.
The resources that make
I'm trying to talk to this guy.
Some old space trucker with a chip on his shoulder trying to start some fights, bringing up old conspiracy theories like the colony wars.
Thought we'd struck oil.
Hey, Booth.
Hello? Sergeant Booth at your service. If you have a security-related concern, bring it up to me.
This is the most interesting conversation in the world. Everybody back here is looking at us. I saw some people with red eyes. Anything to worry about? Is there a lot of crime in Cydonia or Booth? Just Booth? Is that a nickname or something? Hey man, is there a lot of crime here?
Not if I've got anything to say about it. For real, though. I don't know if it's because everyone's too busy working or if it's because of the military presence, but crime's pretty low. We get the occasional drunken brawls, petty thefts and stuff, but Cydonia ain't exactly a hotbed of crime. We're not Neon.
Ooh, that hurts. Our character's from Neon. So is it Booth? Just Booth? Is that a nickname?
As much as someone's last name is a nickname, friends, acquaintances, and other locals call me Booth. You can call me Sergeant Booth.
Fair enough. Well, apparently my character saw some people with red eyes. I don't remember seeing that, but let's ask him about it.
Well, it ain't drugs if that's what you're worried about. You'll notice it happens to miners and anyone else that's been down in the red Martian dust too long. Nothing to worry about any more than anyone else around here. Used to be a sign someone was ready for the Red Devils. And some of the ex-Red Devils still think they're a big deal. They ain't as badass as they think they are. And any that do have a chip on their shoulder and cause trouble, well, I put them in their place.
Oh, okay. Well, I was kind of hoping we would keep asking him about Red Devils, but we don't.
Don't let me keep you. Jack, I heard you were having
Pardon?
I want to walk back here. Warning. A-level clearance required. Is that so? So like I told you, my character, he has no problems just walking behind the bar. Not at all. He's not afraid of getting into trouble. Which is kind of perfect because, you know, I like to explore. And this character gives me an excuse to explore because, you know, like I mentioned before, he doesn't really fully understand people's personal space. You know, he grew up in the streets. He never had a personal space, so he doesn't quite understand, hey, this is my space. You shouldn't be here. So he just goes where he pleases. Here comes somebody. Am I gonna get in trouble? Oh my gosh. Must be standing right underneath of the klaxon. That really startled me. Where is this gonna take us? Hey man, how's it going?
Down near the mines and enter any active sites at your own risk.
Okay. What's going on in here? Oh, hang on.
The miners have a secret about something they call the Heart of Mars. I overheard one of them talking about it at the bar. Layla, I think it was.
Oh, okay. Speak with Layla. About the Heart of Mars. Is that an activity? Yeah, speak with Layla. That's it, man. That's it. Yeah, speak with Layla. So if I don't do that right now, I'm not going to remember it. So yeah, speak with Layla about something the miners call the Heart of Mars. Yeah, let's see if we could find Layla. Layla is somewhere over there. Oh, she's down there, actually. Let's see what's in here. Hydraulic clamp, impact driver, stuff I'm not interested in, a storage box with 69 credits in it. I am interested in that, but I'm not going to steal it right behind this guy. Ooh, here's a door. Well, this place is a lot bigger and a lot more interesting than I thought it was going to be. Pushing me that way, but let's go look here first. What's down here? Oh, it's locked. And the lock is too difficult. It's advanced. Huh. Well, hey Sarah, can you get us in there? Do you have any connections? Well, of course I'm dying to know what this place is. But we can't get in there. And will I remember that place? Probably not. So we'll probably never go in there, sadly. I don't know how much time we're going to spend here in Cydonia. Some cool looking equipment. So there's a citizen sitting here. I guess I didn't realize that I could get activities from citizens. Look at this place. I wonder what that is down there. Dark here. Turn on our flashlight to look around a little bit. We could also scan to see if there's anything worth helping ourselves too. It's kind of looking like no. All this stuff here and nothing I'm interested in. Where is this thing telling me to go? This way? What, am I supposed to jump down there, game? Is that... What the... How do I get down there? Well, that's kind of strange. Oh, there's a book or something here. Oh, a notebook. Look at this. It's pointing me over here. Am I really supposed to just jump down there? How strange.
Look out. Notify us if you see anything suspicious.
Boy, we sure do jump high here on Mars. I mean, I kind of hate to just plop down here like this, but oh well, that's what we're doing. Seems kind of strange. You're just a citizen. Boy, isn't that weird? What's this? Deimos Star Yard Corporate Quarters. Look at this place. Can we use a computer? No, not this one.
Did you know Deimos makes the majority of the ships for the UC Navy?
Who are you talking to?
If you ask me, that's a hell of a lucrative contract.
It sure is. Hey, what's up?
It's not easy coordinating corporate efforts between the Star Yard and here.
Leona. Stand up and talk to me.
Hello there. Do I know you?
No, you don't. Hi, I'm Ethel Fox. I work for Deimos. I was wondering the same thing or not. I'm just striking up conversation. Gosh, I don't know if I want to get into trouble here. Just striking up conversation.
Ah, I see.
Well, I'm Leona Hawks, Deimos Staryard's corporate liaison. Anyone who deals with our office likely deals with me at some point. I suppose I'll be seeing you around.
Oh, okay. What do you do here?
I coordinate between Deimos Corporate and the other operations, such as the Staryard itself, and the mining operations here on Cydonia. Deimos Staryard's corporation is a complex entity, given that the different divisions have different goals and priorities. My job is to make sure those are all in alignment.
That sounds really stressful. What is Deimos Staryard's relationship with the UC?
We've been contracted with the UC for decades to provide military-focused crafts for the entire fleet. It makes sense that they trust us, as Deimos is the oldest standing ship manufacturer in the settled systems. We were responsible for some of the major advancements in grav drive technology since the early days of its existence, so our legacy is strong.
That's fascinating. Nice talking to you.
Take care now.
You too, Leona Hawks. You got anything cool on your desk that I might be interested in? Doesn't look like it. Sarah must be thinking, what in the world are we doing? Oh, so this person I'm supposed to talk to is even further down. Here's Tia Wu.
At least I've got more than enough work to complete before I can go home. Go me. I haven't had a day off in 3 years, and I wrote the damn time off policy.
Sounds like a terrible policy, Tia.
There's always something to do around here.
Always something to do. What's up, Gilly?
Any of the miners exhibiting worrisome behavior? Feel free to let me know about it. While I may technically work in HR, Tia's really the one to see for any work concerns.
Okay.
Many people think psychology is only good for treating past emotional trauma, but it's a great way to prevent it in the first place. Worker satisfaction has been trending upwards recently. Taking their psychological concerns into account has played a part in that.
I'm sure it has.
While I may technically work in HR, Tia's really the one to see for any work concerns.
What's up?
Work for me? It's hard to keep track these days.
What's up, Peter?
Sometimes I feel like these minds just run themselves. I like to think that's thanks to me. It's amazing how smoothly our mining operations run with me in charge. I can't recall the last time we've had any major issues.
This guy's a little full of himself.
I'm a bit busy at the moment. Lots of business operations to operate and all that.
I'm suspicious of this guy. Reminder, safety drill soon. Don't forget. Don't forget it, man. Huh. Here's our desk. We'll just set up shop here. We'll get to work. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just work here on a little desktop digiframe. This is our job now. Doesn't pay very well though, so we'll be moving on. Computer. Let's use this computer. Why not? Announcements. Reminder security training. To all from Human Resources Management, this is a reminder to all employees that security training is mandatory and must be completed by the end of the month. Quarterly update. To all from Leadership. As you should all be aware, our quarterly meeting is fast approaching. Attendance is not mandatory, but secure connections are required. We encourage anyone who wishes to join to contact IT to confirm their setup is secure. Here's some press inquiries. To all from Public Relations. We know the press has recently reached out to several members of our staff. Should you be contacted, please reach out to a public relations representative before responding in order to avoid any unforeseen repercussions. That was fascinating. These two are standing here having a conversation. Hey, let's use Peter Brennan's computer. Ooh, Peter Brennan's Daily Planner. It appears to be completely blank except for one date from several years ago that simply reads, "Buy a new belt." This guy doesn't do crap, man, and I'm onto him. Oh. Unlock requires a key. What does it say? Only Peter Brennan's password can unlock. Uh-huh, I see. Uh-huh. Peter Brennan's password. F5. Let's see how dumb this guy is.
Mining must be a fun job, or else why would we keep getting so many applicants?
I guess I'm not behind him enough to try to pickpocket him. Nope. Oh, there we go. Pickpocket. Whoops. Okay. Nothing password related here. So, we don't know his password. We can't get into his computer.
It's amazing how smoothly our mining operations run with me in charge. I can't recall the last time we've had any major issues.
I mean, there's a notepad here, but I don't believe it has his password written on it. Why do I want to get in his computer so bad? Knowledge is power, and power is money. And I need money. Well, not finding anything here.
Fun job. Or else why would we keep getting so many applicants?
This guy's such a doof. Yeah, we need his password. I can't even try to guess it. Only Peter Brennan's password can unlock. Well, I don't know how we're going to stumble across this guy's password. Well, let's go talk to this person that we're looking for. Yeah. Let's go do that. Citizen.
I sure hope this hearing loss isn't permanent.
Oh, gosh. Boy, she's even further down. She's way down there. What is this? Check this out. Face on Mars, History of Cydonia, touch here. The Face on Mars. On July 25th, 1976, the Viking 1 orbiter spacecraft took its first photos of the Cydonia region of Mars. Among them was an image of what appeared to be a humanoid face on the surface of Mars. The image inspired the imaginations of millions, cementing humanity's passion for space exploration and once again begging the question, are we alone out there? Later photography would reveal that the face was no more than a mountain, shadows, and perhaps humanity's greatest case of pareidolia, a tendency to perceive specific, meaningful imagery in an otherwise ambiguous or random visual pattern. Nevertheless, the legend of the face on Mars remains an important inspiration for many to this day. Cool. Citizen. Mining Mars. Only the best need to ply.
Just passing through, or here to stay?
You know, I don't know. Ooh, residential. Ooh, oh, we're going in. Here we go. This door is locked. We can't unlock it because it is advanced. Well, let's check out the residential area here. Here we found a locker room with shower bays, shower stalls. And we got some lockers here, and you know my character has no qualms about taking stuff that does not belong to him, such as this cred stick. You're not going to tell on me, are you, sanitation minibot? Yoink! 169 credits. Slippers. Oh, I like how there's a right slipper and another right slipper. 2 right slippers. Here's some bourbon. Oh, a strong bourbon whiskey supposedly brewed using techniques from a place called Kentucky on old Earth. I'm taking that too. Here is a Digipick. I'm taking that as well. Boy, these people should really lock their lockers. I'm actually doing them a favor by taking their stuff. You know? Because somebody a lot less scrupulous than my character could be taking this stuff. Oh, Sarah, you shown up. Nothing to see here, Sarah. Now we look in every stall. You know, somebody could have dropped some credits, you know? Could have dropped a cred stick there by the stall. It could happen. Okay. We've looted this place. Further down we go. Go even further down. Oh, there's a kid here. What's up?
Cydonia? You gotta be tough.
Yeah? Taye? Tay?
Hey, who are you?
I guess I knelt down to get to his level so we could talk. I'm Ethel Fox, just visiting Cydonia. Name's Ethel Fox, and you are? It's probably best you don't know who I am or none of your business, kid. I mean, I'm not going to say none of your business. You can't run away and get us in trouble. It's probably best you don't know who I am. I don't really know what that means. But hey, let's just go ahead and introduce ourselves.
Nice to meet you. I'm Taye. I live here in the condos. Sorry, I don't usually talk to strangers, and I don't know. I guess I'm thinking about lots of different things right now. I don't really know what to say.
So is there a school around here or something? Or you seem concerned about something. Is everything okay? Or what do kids do for fun in Cydonia? Hey, what do kids do for fun here anyway? I'm just curious.
I don't know. I guess we just make up some games. Usually I just hang out and talk with Renee, since she's close to how old I am. Sometimes we go to the community center, and they have stuff to do there. Like crafts, movies, music, and other activities. But, except not when the adults are having a meeting. Renee calls them sad meetings because everyone seems so sad in them. I asked my mom what they were, but she says it was something to do with drinking. And like, I've never gotten sad after drinking water, so I don't know what's going on.
So like AA meetings or something? Is there a school around here or something?
Nah, there's no school in Cydonia. My mom says it's because everything's so packed together, there's no room for it. But also, there's almost no kids here either, so it doesn't make sense to have one. Instead, we learn remotely. It's cool, I guess, but it'd be cooler if I got to hang out with more kids my age. Like, my friend Renee is fun to hang out with and all, but I think she probably feels the same way. Having a real school would be nice.
Mm-hmm. You know, you seem a little concerned about something. Is everything okay, kid?
Yeah. I'm just worried about my mom. She gets sad all the time, and I just want to help her. She's been that way since my dad died. Only, she doesn't like me talking about it to other people, so I probably shouldn't. But you know what? Maybe you should talk to her? She says she doesn't get to talk to too many other adults much. Maybe talking to her would help. I don't know. It's worth a shot, though. Right? Can I go?
Go. Yeah, go. So, I didn't notice we got any kind of quest or activity for that. Right? Nothing. So, no idea who his mom is. And why would my character even want to talk to his mom? The only thing I think of is, again, knowledge is power. The more we learn, the more power we have. So maybe there's something to be learned here. This must be his mother.
For someone like me around here. But it's okay. Ugh. Don't tell me my son Taye invited another stranger to come talk to me again, did he? That boy means well. But he's gonna drive me crazy someday.
Mm-hmm. I met him. He said you were having a rough time. We could lie and say, nah, he didn't send me. I'm just some Miranda who walked into your apartment. Did she just yawn? Or I could say, sorry, didn't mean to bother you. Yeah, I met him. He said you were having a rough time.
Gotta hand it to him. He's got his ways of looking out for me. My son means well, and I know he's just trying to look out for me. My husband, his father, isn't with us anymore. It's been hard ever since.
What happened to your husband?
Keith died in a mining accident a few years ago. It wrecked me. Here I was, stuck on Mars, suddenly alone with a young child. I still haven't really recovered from that. I don't really know what to do.
I think you're doing all you can. I'm sure Taye appreciates it. We could offer 20,000 credits. And say maybe this will help you and your son towards a better life. I'm sorry, but that's not my character. Why don't you leave Cydonia? What do you do for work? Or how does your son cope with all this? What do you do for work?
Now? Nothing. I haven't worked in almost 10 years. Not since we moved here for Keith's job. I had originally been offered a job here at the local Galbank branch as its manager. But not a week before I was due to start, they announced that the Cydonia branch was to be fully automated instead. It was never meant to be permanent anyway, but then when Keith died, I needed to take care of Taye full time. Not many jobs here for a single mom.
Well, why don't you just leave Cydonia?
When Keith died, Deimos settled with us. Per the settlement, they agreed to buy this condo and allow us to live here rent-free until Taye turns 18. Finding work that I can do as a single mother here on Cydonia has been almost impossible. What little money we do get from the settlement every month goes directly towards what we need to live. To be fair, Deimos provides us with a sustainable lifestyle. They take care of health expenses, food, and more. But it's not enough to pick up and move.
Wow, it's gonna be rough. How does your son cope with all of this?
Taye is good. He obviously misses his daddy, and he's bright enough to understand the situation we're in. He keeps talking about how he wants to get a job and help move me out of here. He's a good boy. I don't know what I'd do without him. I just hope he doesn't have to get a job in the mines. I couldn't stand the thought of losing 2 of my guys to that life.
Sad story. Well, I think you're doing all you can. I'm sure Taye appreciates it.
I know he does. I just wish I could do more for him. Thanks for the chat.
Yeah, well, sorry I'm not going to give you 20,000 credits. Although I would like to know what happens if you do. But it's not really in my character's nature to do that. And, you know, all this stuff that I've said about that he doesn't really understand social cues and stuff. He's not stupid enough to just stand here right in front of her and steal stuff out of her locker. He's not going to do that.
What's best for my boy.
Good luck with that. Well, we will be on our way. Here is, I guess, his room. Oh, neat. Got some toys in here. Well, this doesn't look terrible. He's got his own room. I mean, really. It's not terrible.
Not a lot of kids here. Sometimes you've got to make your own fun.
Yeah, well, you got to do that as an adult sometimes too, kid. Well, I mean, there's room for 3 in here. So maybe he sleeps in here and this is just... I mean, this does look like his room and there's a bed in here, so I guess this is his room. The Comet. Yeah, I'm not going to take his stuff. Oh, man. I was going to say, but I am going to look at his computer, but I can't. That's kind of a bummer. Nicholas Nickleby. He likes to read. That's cool. Well, hopefully this kid does well in not school, or in remote school, and can get a job when he turns 18 and help out his mom. Sad story. We're moving on. Another kid. Is this Renee? Is this
These
class?
are supposed to be luxurious condominiums? If you ask me, I find them to be rather underwhelming.
Do you now? Yep, it's Renee.
I wish there were more kids like me around. The grown-ups are always so grumpy. Hi, I'm Renee, and I'm so bored. My mom and dad say not to talk to people I don't know, so I thought maybe I could talk to you, and then I know you, and I won't be so bored.
Uh-huh. Can't argue with that logic. Sure, we can talk. I'm Ethel Fox. Or, I don't know if that loophole works the way you think it works. We could say, I'm really not someone you want to talk to, kid, or it's probably best to respect your parents' wishes then, don't you think? No, I like this kid's logic. We can talk.
See? Now we're friends! And my parents can't say I'm not allowed to talk to you. Anyway, what do you want to talk about?
Well, there can't be much for kids to do around here. We could say, are there lots of other kids your age to play with around here? Or, hey man, do you like living in Cydonia?
It's okay, I guess. It's better than living outside, because Mars can't support life outside and I'd die. But maybe it would be nice to live on another planet someday. I think I used to when I was a real little kid. And sometimes my mom and dad would take me to visit my grandma and grandpa in New Atlantis.
Mm-hmm. Are there lots of other kids your age to play with around here?
Not really. I mean, there's Taye. He's a good friend. But he's also one of my only friends. There aren't many kids on Mars, because my mom says that this is really only a place where people come to work hard jobs for a little while. But I wish there were more kids, because it gets boring, like when Taye is busy and my mom and dad are off working.
It does look pretty boring around here. There can't be much for kids to do around here.
I like to play with Taye sometimes. We come up with lots of games to play. Sometimes we listen to music or watch shows. But when he's not around, I like to draw. Sometimes I draw things and give them to people since they're so mopey all the time. It makes them smile. Actually, want to help me? I just drew these great pictures of Space Frog, but I can't go out right now. Can you help put them up for me?
Well, we could say, are your parents okay with this? Or we could say, does that actually help people? We could ask, what's a space frog? We could say, sorry, I can't help you right now, kid. Or sure, I'd love to, just tell me where to put them. What's a space frog?
It's Space Frog from outer space. And he's a little frog character that I made up. I've never seen a real frog before, but I've seen pictures. Anyway, he lives in space and goes around to different planets helping people who are sad or need help. He's great.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that actually helps people?
My mom says it does. She says her work friends like my drawings because they make them smile. She says it's because there aren't many kids here, and lots of people miss having kids around. Or it reminds them of their families.
And your parents are okay with this?
Yeah, they've let me do it before. But they're working, so they can't help me do it, and they don't let me leave the condos without them. They say it's for my safety, but my friend Taya's mom sometimes lets him go out without her. I don't know.
Yeah, so my character was a little bit older than this kid when his parents were killed by pirates. So, I mean, he can kind of empathize with this kid. And I could see that maybe, when he was young and alone and lost on the streets, he would have liked to have had the help from an adult. So he's gonna help this kid.
You will? Thank you, thank you, thank you! People are gonna be so happy. Here's a bunch of copies of the Space Frog drawing I made. You can post them in places where you think people will see them. Thank you so much!
Okay, now we have to post some space frog drawings, 6 of them.
Make our city a happy and productive place to work. Thank you for your daily contribution.
Here is somebody's apartment. I guess it's Renee's. His parents must be working. Ooh, a computer. I like looking at other people's computers. I mean, my character likes looking at other people's computers. Vacation. Today I asked Mom if we could go visit another planet sometime soon, but she said we couldn't because she and Dad have to work. They always have to work and it sucks. I really want to go somewhere else because Cydonia is so boring sometimes. I like playing with Taye, but there's nowhere to go. It's always here or his place, and there's nowhere to run around and play. They always say we can't run around the plaza because we could fall off the side, but we don't even go near the sides. Boo. So obviously this is Renee's computer. Gross. Dad tried to make dinner earlier, but he tried using this new protein and it was not good. Mom was able to fix it, but only a little bit. It still wasn't very good, and I asked both Mom and Dad not to make it again. Taye's mom. This morning I went to go play with Taye, but he said he couldn't play because his mom was feeling really sad, so he wanted to spend time with her. I wish I could do something to help her. I tried making her a funny drawing, and she said she liked it, and it made her smile, but then she was still sad the next day. I don't know what to do, because not only do I want to play with Taye, it makes me sad when someone else is sad. Well, it's a good kid. Space Frog! So I thought of another idea for Space Frog. One day, the people of a small town on a new planet start getting sick, and no one knows why. But then Space Frog comes down to visit and notices all the sick people. He asks them what's going on, and they tell him that they're all getting sick for some reason, so Space Frog goes to investigate. He finds out that someone has poisoned the well. I'm not sure who yet, but I might need to make up a bad guy. Space Frog doesn't really have any enemies because he doesn't really fight anyone, but maybe this time he can have one, and he can solve it by talking to them. This is really written like a kid wrote it. Pictures. People are feeling mopey again. I think it's time to put up more pictures to make people happy, but Mom says I can't go out unless she and Dad are home, but they're always working, and when they're not, it's always time for something else like dinner or homework or whatever. I came up with a new drawing of Space Frog that I think people will really like, too. I don't know what to do. And then we walked into his life. Why is that there? What does that icon mean? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Can we look at the pictures that he just gave us? Let's see. New items. Stack of Space Frog drawings. Oh, there they are. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. That's Space Frog, huh? So that's Space Frog. Well, I mean, I guess now that I look at it in a new light, it's Frog with a big butt. And he's got a helmet on, right? That's his helmet, and he's sleeping. And then there's a star going by. I wish I could look at the other ones. But that's the only one that we could look at. Maybe when we hang them up, we could look at them, but I doubt it. It's a good thing this inspect button's here, so that I could do this. It changes everything. Anything else interesting in this kid's room? There's nothing creepy at all about exploring this kid's room. Ooh. Oh, the light of stars and the learned astronomer. He's got a notebook here. And then down here, we've got this room. Computer I can't use. And just some random stuff that I'm not going to pick up. Okay. Ooh, another door. Oh, okay. Takes us back out to the common area, I guess. Oh, hey. Hey, Mitch, what's up, buddy?
Hey! Haven't seen you around here before. Did you just move in?
No, I'm just visiting, or lie and say, yeah, I'm new. You'll be seeing a lot of me around here, or that's none of your business. No, man, I'm just visiting.
Visiting Cydonia? It's a good one. No one just visits Cydonia. Nah, you're probably here on business. Am I right? Unless you're visiting friends or family, I guess. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Name's Mitch. I'm just a guy who lives here in the Lux condos. I'm always looking to make new friends. People say I can be a bit much sometimes. I love having people to hang out with and watch movies, talk about books, play games, or whatever.
It's cool. I'm happy to make new friends too. Or I'm not really looking to make friends. I'm more into potential employers. Or yeah, you're kind of weirding me out. Yeah, man, you know anybody who's hiring?
Potential employers, you say? Well, you are in luck. It may not look like it, but I am a potential employer. Well, more accurately, I need someone with a ship to help me out with a favor, and I'm willing to pay. But if you're not interested or don't have a ship, that's cool too.
I have a ship. Maybe I could help you out. Or you don't look much like a miner or a marine, so what are you doing living here? Or what's there to do around here for fun? Well, I want to ask all these. So, you don't really look like a miner or a marine. What are you doing living here?
I want to join list.
What's that supposed to mean? But just because I look like I couldn't bench press a stick of raw spaghetti, I don't fit in here? Nah, just kidding. I got some issues that prevent me from working, and modern medicine could only help so much. I was offered an experimental treatment, and unfortunately, instead of getting cool superpowers, I got more medical conditions. But it's okay. They offered me this condo and set me up with enough money to get by without working. I live pretty well, all things considered.
I see. Well, you don't get bored without a job to do?
Bored? Are you kidding me? I got more entertainment at my fingertips than I'll ever finish, even if it takes forever to get to Cydonia. I don't think I'll ever be bored, and I'm certainly not going to waste my life working if I don't have to.
You think you're going to be okay?
I try not to let it get me down. Right now, I'm just focused on living the best life possible. I may have been dealt a shit hand of cards, but I decided to say, screw that! I'm going to play however I want instead. Though some things would be easier if I wasn't bound to my home.
So why don't you leave Cydonia?
Well, I don't have the kind of money to pick up and leave. And otherwise, I kind of like it in Cydonia. My friends live here. Yeah, I get some credits every month, but I'm no millionaire. Besides, I share my money. I blow it all on games, movies, comics, books, and other stuff for me and my friends. I feel like it's better to spend it now. Create good memories for us.
I see. Well, best of luck to you, bud.
Yeah, thanks. You too. Nice to have visitors.
So what happened to that, that job thing? You seem really into entertainment. What do you recommend?
Oh, I saw a movie about this magic-using gnome who goes on this grand fantasy adventure and gets into all sorts of trouble. Wish I could remember the name.
What else do you recommend?
I accidentally started watching this sports movie because it was on and I was too lazy to change the channel. It's about this underdog team full of losers. It goes on to win the championship. You know the one I'm talking about? Anyway, it wasn't bad.
What else you got?
The Radical Adventures of Jim and James. Yeah, it's super old, but it still made me crack up.
Okay. What else?
I saw a cool horror movie called That. Just that. Scared the crap out of me.
What else you got?
Oh, there was this live action movie adaptation of an old animated show. Oh, it was so bad. My friends and I almost died laughing. We had to stop like 3 times just to catch our breath.
He doesn't remember the name of anything. What else you got?
Nothing new. Oh, wait. I saw a movie about this weird bug that looked like a stick and it danced. Not sure what they were going for. But it was fun.
Okay. You have more?
Have you seen the new Norvici movie? I mean, I didn't like it as much as his last film, but it was all right.
My goodness, dude. What else?
Oh, yeah. I recently saw 2 Dates for Darla 4. It was hilarious. Even better than the first.
I think we saw a poster for that movie in the basement room in the lodge, I think. What else you got?
Hey, have you ever seen Das Raumschiff? Everyone says it's amazing, but I don't know. It seemed kind of boring to me. It just goes on and on and on.
Any German speakers out there know what Raumschiff means? How many things is this guy gonna recommend? Let's see if he has more.
Return of the Interceptor. It was cool, but I think the series is starting to get old. We'll see how number 8 is.
Good gravy.
I recently binged a bunch of older flicks from before people left the system. A lot of them still hold up.
Okay.
Hey, have you ever seen...
Oh, now he's repeating finally.
Everyone says it's amazing, but I don't know. It seemed kind of boring to me. It just goes on and on and on.
So, what is there to do around here for fun besides watch movies?
Ooh, yeah. I'm probably not the best person to ask about this. I mostly stay inside, watch movies, read books, and hang out with my friends. But there's a couple of bars around here. One's for the mine workers and one for everyone. Some people like hiking around Mars. It's a cool planet for that, I hear it. People just kind of make their own fun here. New Atlantis, this ain't.
Okay, well listen, dude, I do have a ship. Maybe I can help you out.
Oh, you do? That's great. Well, if it's not too much of an inconvenience, maybe I can entice you to do a favor for me?
A favor?
I found out recently that my favorite book series, Dragonstar Force, had a very limited initial run. I really want to collect all the first editions, but it's hard for me to get them shipped all the way out here. I already tracked down Volume 1. Could you go buy it and bring it back here for me? I'll pay you back, of course. Plus, extra for your trouble.
What are these Dragonstar Force books about?
They're these old science fiction fantasy books about space and good versus evil and a mysterious magical relic called the Dragonstar. Now, there's this team of heroes who fight space wizards, dragons, demons, and whoever else seeks to take over the galaxy using the Dragonstar.
I see. I'll do it, but the pay had better be good.
Don't worry, you'll get your money as long as you bring me that first edition copy of Dragonstar Force Volume 1.
All right. I love picking up new quests. I love it. Well, we found ourselves randomly walking around Cydonia, and we will continue to do more of that in the next episode because it's time for me to end this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, why don't you let me know, leave me a like or a comment. Thank you for joining me. I hope you join me again in the next one.